Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey guys, AB's O-line pickups are not making me feel great about where our O-line stands, considering the big contracts we handed out. I heard yesterday on one of the sports shows, bad teams have to overspend to get mediocre starting caliber players. And these guys we obtained, at least based on PFF grades, are just that. As for the draft, still looks like to me we need a left tackle and a right guard, pending Joel's decision. Jawan Jones is a backup swing tackle, unfortunately, due to his injury history, and Tevin Jenkins a starter at guard. No thanks. Hey, love the show.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Let's welcome in Chris Easterling, Browns beat reporter for the Akron Beacon Journal. Chris, we'll talk plenty about the offensive line here. You have to overpay. When your team isn't great, you got to give the guy a reason to come. All the guys they've signed, and you wrote an article about this, they're all versatile.
Yeah, I mean, look, Titus Howard is coming to play right tackle. He said that today in a Zoom call we had with him. But, there's versatility. You can move these guys around a little bit. Tevin Jenkins isn't a starting guard, is probably not your starter. He's more probably in the same role he was last year. He's a guy he's gonna play, be a swing backup guard, maybe play tackle, show up, extra tackle and jumbo packages. Zion Johnson's your left tackle, barring Joe Bitonio coming back, and I just don't think Joe Bitonio is coming back. And Elgin Jenkins, he can play center, but he's more of a guard. So, I think he ends up playing guard, and I think they trust Luke Whippler, they believe in Luke Whippler, or they draft this center. So, like you said, they've got guys they can move around, and this is what happens when everybody on your offensive line is their contracts all expire at the same time, and they're all of this, they're all over 30. They're all, this is where you're stuck, and you had to accelerate the process somehow. And this is how you accelerate it. They're not trading you. Nobody's trading you Trent Williams, or Trent Williams is too old anyways. Not that he's not great, but that's not who you go trade for. You trade for somebody a little bit younger, but I don't know where. If you thought they were going to get a bunch of all pros, they're not. But it's a process. They like you said, they have to plug holes, and that's what they're going to do.